Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Spanish Fork Recreation 2024 Thanksgiving Dodgeball Tournament. We're back here in Gym B for the first round of bracket play to cement our winners. We've got Ball Dodge on the left and Inglorious Dodgers on the right. First time we've seen Inglorious Dodgers tonight, although I do recognize a few returning faces from previous years. Of course, it's no surprise that we recognize some of those faces coming back. Let's tell you the story of the Inglorious Dodgers. A dodgeball legacy born of war. The year was 1943. The world was at war. While most battles were fought with tanks and planes, there was a secret front where dodgeballs replaced bullets and reflexes decided victories. The Third Reich had formed a top-secret squad known as the Dodge Commando, trained in the deadly art of Kugelkrieg, literally ball war. Their mission, to dominate Allied morale through the sheer humiliation of battlefield dodgeball matches. Enter the Inglorious Dodgers, a scrappy group of American and Allied soldiers handpicked for their uncanny ability to duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Led by the fearless and slightly unhinged Captain Chuck Ballsy Bradford, their team consisted of war heroes like Mad Dog McGee, who once dodged an entire barrage of enemy grenades by pure instinct. Slick Sampson, a Brooklyn shortstop with an arm so powerful it could knock a helmet clean off. Benny the Blur Belinsky, who was so fast on his feet, rumors spread that he had roller skates hidden in his boots. And of course, Reginald Proper Pritchard, a British aristocrat turned dodgeballer who believed that dodging dodgeballs was a terribly good sport. Their first mission was to infiltrate a top-secret dodgeball training camp in Bavaria, where the Dodge Commando were perfecting their unorthodox techniques, like the Wonderwoof or Miracle Throw, and the dreaded Blitzkrieg Barrage, outnumbered and armed with nothing but sheer determination and a duffel bag full of regulation dodgeballs. The Dodgers stuck in the dead of the night. The Dodgers struck in the dead of the night. What ensued was the most dramatic dodgeball match in history. The Dodge Commando unleashed their best, but the Inglorious Dodgers were relentless. Mad Dog dove under the Wonder Roof. Slick Sampson sent a ball hurtling back so hard it left a dent in a tank. Benny blurred across the battlefield, collecting stray dodgeballs faster than the enemy could throw them, and Reginald, with impeccable British manners, dodged every ball while shouting, "Terribly sorry, old chap. Better luck next time." By dawn, the Dodge Commando was defeated, their secret plans reduced to a pile of popped dodgeballs. The Inglorious Dodgers returned home as unsung heroes, their exploits buried in the classified files until now. Today, their descendants carry on the legacy in recreational dodgeball leagues, wearing vintage Army Greens jerseys with Inglorious Dodgers proudly stitched across the front. Their motto, passed down through the generations, is simple but profound. No ball left undodged, no opponent unmocked. Though they now play for laughs and glory instead of freedom, the spirit of the Inglorious Dodgers lives on, proving that sometimes the greatest battles are won with courage, teamwork, and a well-timed dodge. Now back to the action on the court. We've got Ball Dodge on the left and Inglorious Dodgers on the right. Inglorious Dodgers has 4 players on the field. Ball Dodge with only 2. We do know that Ball Dodge has won a couple of rounds earlier in the evening, and Inglorious Dodgers also have won a few. That's why they're here competing for top billing here in the first round of bracket play in Gym B. Two players left on the left. 4 players left on the right. Oh, 3. One was hiding. What a sneaky sneak. 3 on the left, 4 on the right. Still anybody's game. Only time will tell. Nice throw, solid catch, brings the player back in, and the player that threw the ball is out. Our players rushing back out to the court with renewed energy. One player not too happy to be tagged out here on the right. A solid catch brings the player back in. Down to just 1 left on the left. Oh, he definitely dodges. deftly maneuvers and muscles for rake. Fuel burning fast on an empty tank. All right, that one solo player on the left means the money ball is in effect. He can make a basket in the opponent's basket. Right, makes sense. If he makes a basket in the opponent's basket, then his entire team gets to come back in. But if he misses, somebody's going to catch that ball and he's out. 30 seconds on the clock. There is a timer. I don't know if that's accurate. I think it's a minute. I didn't sound like a judge. So this player has to make a change in the status quo, meaning he needs to hit somebody out, catch the ball and bring somebody back in, or make a basket. Solid throw. Nice deflection. With a fake out, and it's up, and a miss, but that's okay. Sounds like the players calling out the time are just trying to distract him. And throw, that's time. All right, round one goes to Inglorious Dodgers by default. Here in the first match of bracket play in Gym B. We'll be right back. All right, sports fans, we are back here in round two of our first round of bracket play for the title here in Gym B at the Spanish Fork Recreation 2024 Thanksgiving Dodgeball Tournament. Both teams race off the line. We've got Ball Dodge now on the right side of your screen and Inglorious Dodgers on the left. Inglorious Dodgers, of course, winning the first round of this match in competitive play. That means if Ball Dodge wants to continue on, they've got to cinch the win here and then win one more as well. Whoever wins this round of bracket play will move on to the second round versus returning champion Swolgers, who are already billed in the second round. Still, it's anybody's game. It's early, fairly early in the night. Our players are doing well, highly motivated, energized, and excited to win. It's only 9 o'clock. We started at 7. This is probably the fastest tournament we've seen yet. Solid throw without a connection. We're going to let the action take center stage for a moment. This lets you soak in the delicious sounds of dodgeballs being thrown, whacking against people's skin, shoes squeaking on the court. Take a listen. Exciting stuff, isn't it? You know you loved it. That's what we call ASMR. I don't know what that means. But I feel it. Oh my goodness. Actually, it means autonomous sensory meridian response. And it refers to a tingling, relaxing sensation some people experience in response to specific sounds, visuals, or other stimuli. Stimuli? I can't talk. I went to public school, kids. These tingles often start on the scalp and move down the back of the neck and spine, creating a calming and soothing effect. And that's exactly what dodgeball does for all of us, isn't it? Solid catch on the left. Serious throw back to the right. Low, low. Is it a low? Is it a dull low? No, there's nothing dull about dodgeball. All of these lulls are calculated planning sessions by the teams, taking a moment to recoup, reorganize, and reinvent themselves as they attack in a new direction. Solid catch by the player on the right, and another player tried to catch but is out. You got to catch that ball completely if you don't want to get knocked out. Ooh, nice catch. He already had a dodgeball in hand, but he still made the catch. 6 players remaining on the right. Almost a full-strength team on the left. Almost. Squeak, squeak, go the shoes. That's how you know people are moving. They're busting and moving. They're dodging, they're dipping, they're ducking, they're diving, and dodging. You know, dodgeball is really the only sport where your greatest fear isn't losing. It's making eye contact with that one guy winding up like he's pitching in the World Series. It's also the only place where the phrase duck or die feels like a legitimate survival mantra. I can think of a few others. A couple of dodgeballs in hand here on the right side. Only a few on the other side. And fling. He's got 2 dodgeballs. Can he capitalize on his wealthy investment of dodgeballs? A dodgeball in the hand isn't worth much. You got to throw that thing and make it count. Something about a bird in the hand being worth 2 in the bush. A dodgeball thrown is worth more than a dodgeball held. Oh, almost caught it. It was in his hands for a moment and then gone like a sand castle at high tide. And throw. Firing squad style. Knocked down 2 players now. One player down. 6 on the left. 7 on the left. Versus 4 on the right. The crowd getting worked up. Even they're starting to feel the pinch. Remember, Inglorious Dodgers have 1 win tonight here in bracket play. And Ball Dodge on the right are fighting for their lives to stay in this tournament. Fling. And a coordinated attack with several misses. And one for the catch and missed it. We're down to just 2 players left for Ball Dodge on the right. Still anybody's game. Serious power on that throw there. Our players here on the right collecting up the dodgeballs, limiting the opportunity to get hit by the opposing team and maximizing their own efforts as they will prepare to return fire. The call before the storm. Our players sizing each other up. Solid throw and a miss. Just to tempt him out. Just to tease him into making a mistake. We got our 2 remaining players on the right here. That's Ball Dodge, and they really need to make a comeback if they want to stay in this. You can start to hear their hearts pumping and thumping like a clock ticking down the last few moments. Oh, goes to the catch and misses. Knocks the player out. That's how you got to do it. Whittle them off one at a time. Nice deflection. Got to be careful turning your back to see where the ball went. You get hit in the back. Oh, hitting the ankle. We're down to 1 player left for Ball Dodge. Money ball's up. Oh, almost right off the backboard. Another one up in the air, and oh, the closest we've seen tonight. He can do it. He's got a good eye. Let's see, can he do it? Oh, and a solid catch. He's out. That gives the win to Inglorious Dodgers. We'll move on to face the Soldiers when we move into round 2 of bracket play here in Gym B. Hard fought by Ball Dodge, but not quite enough to cinch the win. Congrats to Inglorious Dodgers. We'll be right back.